let's start setting up our standard our page from before. I'm going to use the second one here. So go back to your code, locate where you have your second block here. That's, for me, it's line 118. Just delete it and do your indent over here. Now the first thing I'm going to create is a div class to control all the elements. So dot, and I'm going to name mine text underscore holder underscore mix underscore blend underscore mode. So we make sure that we know where we are, right? So this is telling on what we want to do. And inside this one, I want to create 3 span classes to contain our text, our layers, and everything we're going to use. So the first span in here, I'm going to make a space. That's going to be a class I assign to it. I'm just going to call this text here. And the 2 next spans, which we'll just create really fast, is going to have a class as well. And the first one will be our gradient. So what color of we want the shimmy effect going down. And the last one here is going to be class spotlight, whoops, like this. So we can control the light behind it and how they kind of flow through the text and so on. We're just going to leave the 2 lower one empty because we're only going to use CSS in this one. Now inside the top one here, we're going to use data-text. So we can assign a specific text to this element straight here instead of out here. So in here I'm going to write online elective. Oops, did I spell elective? Yes, I did. And out here I'm going to do the same. So think of this as 2 layers presenting the same piece of information if you want to. You can go, of course, go search on Google for what this actually means for your code. So I can save and you can see it's up here, right? It's actually written out 2 times. So there's 2 layers for this. We're going to use these 2 to manipulate the data or our HTML and CSS to create this kind of outline effect on the text and make things color it and then the spotlight behind it. Alright, so that's our setup for our HTML and the rest will be in our CSS.